Hi everybody, happy Tuesday, February 10th here, 2026. Today I was trying to think of something to talk about, and so I Googled unusual probate stories, and one thing that came up was talking about Harry Houdini. So everybody knows that I'm a fan of history. I've read, my brother-in-law loves Harry Houdini. I think he's probably read every book ever written, but there's some interesting stories surrounding Harry Houdini's will and instructions that he left for his wife. Surprising. I feel like I've read a biography of his before, but I can't remember. But a lot of this is familiar, so maybe it's just stuff that's online. Anyway, he died at the young age of 52 of a ruptured appendix, which hits very close to home as what was going on with my son last month. Apparently, one of his tricks was that he would flex his stomach muscles and could take as much of a hit to his stomach as possible, and people would allow people to punch him, so he took repeated blows. And I guess they don't know for sure whether that damaged his appendix, but his body showed signs of injury. He was hospitalized with 104-degree fever, and probably would have lived had he sought medical attention earlier on and had his appendix removed. But he died around a week later. So again, kind of scary given what was going on with my son. Thank God we got him there on time. But he left a 23-clause long will written in 1924, so over 100 years ago. He gave $500 each to each of his three assistants, $1,000 to the Society of American Magicians, and he requested that portion, the bulk of his estate, be left to his wife, with some going to his siblings. And specifically said one of his sister-in-laws could not get anything, so apparently not a fan of her. He gave all of his magic tricks and illusions to his brother, and in his books, apparently with instructions that they be burned upon his brother's death, and left some of his books to the Library of Congress. The interesting part, and the part people talk about with the magic side of things, was that apparently before his death, he gave his wife a secret code consisting of 10 words at random. He was fascinated with the afterlife and whether there's really any ability to come back and communicate through seances and whatnot. And so supposedly for 10 years, his wife held a seance after his death and would listen for the words and never heard them. So take that for whatever it's worth. Obviously, most of my wills that I do are not so complicated as Harry Houdini's, and most people don't have things that they're going to leave to the Library of Congress and all that. But a lot of the stuff, such as sister-in-laws that they don't like, and wanting to leave things specifically to brothers and all that, still relevant here 100 years later. So hope everybody has a good week, and talk to you later.